Alright, I'm back, baby. It's just how it is, just how it
Wonderful.
is. Like I was saying, personally, I just spend all my money on those who just want to earn it, you know? I make these events, nobody plays my events if I don't put money in, you know? It's content.
Right.
It gives me personal joy. I don't share it, I don't give it away. It's it's a solo enjoyment.
I understand, and I can see why you enjoy it. It's for me too, just helping the community and giving back. That's what gives some people joy, like myself and you.
Yeah,
You
and it
know?
definitely gives people a drive to do things. Let's say I summon my
Yeah,
surf map
exactly.
right now, right? And I'd say anybody who does it gets all my money, right? That's a lot of fucking money. Now, they complete it first try, they get 100 million. Two tries, they get half of that, 50 million. So on and so forth. So no matter what, they're always gonna retry and try and try until the point where they're gonna be like, I'm doing this for my own pride. But those who give up, they give up. You
Right.
know, it's their choice to say no, and they know for a fact that they're gonna do something better than I will ever do for them. And they still give me the content. They still gave me more than I can ever give them. So I don't think I'm giving back to the community. I think the community is giving more to me, so I feel an obligation to give back.
Yeah, I can. Okay, what does that sound? Who is making that sound?
It's the guy on
Sir,
the street.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, Marty?
Very, very loud.
how to play music?
Press E on
Is it not working for you? You need
it.
you
The
need to
beta version.
go add a Steam. Yeah, you need the beta version of this. It's
Oh,
64 times
hi guys.
86 or
Look,
86
two
times
mods are here for
64.
the radio show.
The beta version of these.
Oh my god, look who it is. If it isn't my good old pal Snipey.
Anyway, let's
Hi,
go.
buddy.
Well, you guys would like to join our Radio Shack, our little podcast going on?
Yeah, you guys should hop in the Discord call, I'm on the gmod channel, I'm having a little interview with this gentleman here.
God, that is very annoying.
Yeah, I know. I don't. Let me see who that is down there. Pardon me, Squid. That's okay. That's okay. He's taking his time. What is that sound though? Seriously, I'm actually really getting ticked off with that.
Alright, I lowered the volume
I
down.
can't get out. Wonderful.
Alright.
All right. Well, any other questions today, sir?
Oh, I have so many. I am not even halfway through.
Okay. Oh, please proceed.
Anyway, like I was saying, I always give back to the community, which brings me to a great topic is do you ever feel like you don't give enough in life and anything, like you're not enough?
Oh, recently, yes. Because I'm in college, I feel like I'm not giving it my 100%,
You
but
know,
I'm
high
hoping that in the next month
expectations.
or two. Sorry, continue.
No, 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 go on.
Oh, I hope to start giving it my all in these next couple months, I really hope I do, because I feel like lately I haven't really been giving it my all, and I just feel disappointed with that.
Well, the first step is noticing, is it not?
Right, absolutely. And that's always the first step, and then the next step is just to take action and just see what you can do about it.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna start college next year. I'm heading to FIT, Florida Institution of Technology. Um,
Wow.
yeah, it's a state university that I live in. You know, Florida's pretty funny and all, but personally, I have been trying my hardest. I was so lazy freshman year,
Let's
and
go.
I do regret it. I really do. But
Squid's on the
I'm now
floor.
trying my hardest senior.
Oh,
My last 3 years, I've been trying my hardest because I felt like I was failing my parents, failing myself. If I can't do what I want to do the most, my love and joy of life is engineering. And what's yours?
Right now, computer science, but I'm hoping to switch to information systems,
Wow,
So
that's
I feel like we
big.
have a little bit of a common Yeah, it's very big, but it's not for everyone. And also another good tip: college isn't for everyone too. In the end, what was it today? Not many people were in my classes today. It was pretty dead in the halls. And one reason I think is that a lot of people are starting to realize that college isn't for them. It's not really the best choice always. Maybe sometimes you just got to stay home and work.
That is completely true, but you know, in
Exactly.
today's society, you do need a simple diploma just to get a job at McDonald's of all things. Which sucks ass. Which makes
Right.
it even harder. Think about it. You were born homeless. It's very hard for you to finish high school, so you drop out. Now you have to go back to high
Well,
school and do all this all over again, and you don't have the time nor the money nor anything else to get that high school work done.
of course, but I mean, lately, these days, you don't even need a college degree. Some places will just take you based on like your just how well you did in high school, and that's for most people pretty well, because most people can graduate high school and they'll be all right.
Why, thank you, Marty. That is absolutely true. But here in Florida, shit's fucked up. I'm gonna tell you right now, the
Oh,
homeless is.
believe me.
Yeah, no. The homeless situation's getting worse. Jobs are starting to lose their people
Really?
because of Biden. I don't want to say anything bad about Biden. I don't want to soil his name. He's a great man in his own aspects, but he's not my man, you know?
Of course.
So
Of course, he's not mine either, I agree.
in absolute respect, I don't think giving away thousands of dollars to certain people is a good thing. I agree if you send it to everybody, make a universal income. Yes, that's absolutely fine because then your economy would still make sense.
Right.
But that's just me. That's my
And
take. That's
everyone
my
has
take.
different political views, and
Exactly.
personally, I don't even really get into politics. But when it comes to stuff like this, I sometimes just have to butt in, even if I don't really have that big of an opinion. I just have to step in and just speak my mind and be like, yeah, we need this.
Absolutely. It's all
I
about
agree.
engagement in the community. If you're able to see something that you really don't like, because lately I went to a gas station. Gas prices went up $2, two fucking dollars
Oh yeah,
in the past
it's
month.
going crazy out there, man.
Legit, I was driving on my
Gas
way to high
prices are
school
getting bad.
this morning. Guess what I saw? I saw it go from 350 to 399. Flat.
Jesus, man.
No, no, legit. I was driving and it changed right on the dot. Let's go.
Oh my God. Wow.
Yeah, and
I
I
mean,
was
I
getting
can
low.
remember the days when it was 290.
I can remember
Those
the
were the
days where
days.
the fucking parking meters were a quarter each, and you used to fucking look in your little change compartment, fucking put in a few of those, you know?
Right, of course.
I can't say I miss the old days. The old days means that we have to go back to the old ways of, tolerance levels of being different, and everything's being a little bit weird, you know? But as the
Of
longer we
course,
the
of
longer
course.
we continue seeing the world change, and the more that we want things out of the world, the more it'll seem better. But since people don't want to interact with their community, the only way they do is through social media, which is through influence of the people they watch or from people that listen to them. It's completely biased to one
All right,
side.
okay, next
Right. Yes,
so
Mr. Midnight.
for your next podcast question, do your balls itch?
Ooh, that's a good one.
Uh, not at the moment, no.
Ooh,
Damn. Only one?
Not at the moment. No, I take
damn.
pretty good care. I'm a very healthy person. I try to
Yeah.
take good care.
Do you shave the garden downstairs or what?
No,
I'm
I don't.
underage,
At the
and
moment,
it'd
no.
be pretty weird for me to razor
And
or to.
I would like to shave when I have a girl just to show out of respect. But if she likes it, she likes it. You know.
Yeah, it's you just gotta ask them. You just gotta be straight up and just ask, like, listen,
No, I've done it
what do you
before.
prefer?
It's the weirdest thing. It's the weirdest feeling ever. Like it feels so empty.
Oh, oh, you and me both, amigo. You and me both.
I heard you get an extra inch or two
Like
from it.
I understand that they don't want it there, but like, bro, I just feel empty. I feel like that's my safety zone, you know? Like I feel so
Yeah, but think
safe
about it.
and
Girls,
clean and
girls,
like
girls do it all the time
comfortable.
for us, so it's only fair.
True.
It is a fair point, but it's also what they prefer. They
Exactly.
just do it out of the kindness of their
Some
hearts
guys
because they
don't.
think we prefer it, which normally we do.
Which no, personally, I don't really care as long as it's trimmed. You know, I don't want a fucking jungle. I just want it trimmed. You know.
Right. Absolutely.
Nah,
Absolutely.
I'm gonna need it like clean, clean.
Man needs to fucking get that shit squeaky clean. He
Who
has to go.
is who is unboxing?
Wax.
Who is unboxing down here? I'm sorry. Just give me one moment.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, but waxing's a little bit unhealthy as well as it keeps the hair from growing healthily, which can actually deplete your own, what do you call it? It's called something deficiency. It's what the thing that grows your hair. It's some sort of deficiency.
Iron deficiency.
No, I don't know what grows hair, so I'm a little retarded on that. That's my bad.
I know I've heard of it before. I just don't know it, man.
Yeah,
I
when
don't
I've
know what
women
you guys
forgotten.
are talking about.
when women wax,
I
they
just don't
take out the
remember
roots,
anything.
which is an actual whole ass cell base, which is slowly depleting them the more they wax, and to the point where there's none gonna be over there, and then it can be an overlow or too low because now your body's gonna have to acclimate to it, which can cause huge hormonal
Agreed. Agreed.
issues. Women do so much for us that yes, I do agree that both sides are equally in pain, but that's the point. That hold on. It's hard to say this because do you guys know who oh, I forget Jordan Peterson is, or Peterson Jordan, or Jeffrey Peterson?
Correct. Yes, I do know him. Yeah.
I watched a earlier show about well, it was a podcast between him and a good friend, is how the brain is divided in two, and it goes into deep detail about why is it divided in two. Most high-functioning mammals have a single brain. It's not divided. The only reason our brain is divided is for higher awareness, but we don't need that in today's society. It's a failed evolution. So now what those parts of the brain does is it starts to see two different points of view as a safety mechanism. Republican, Democratic, male, female, black, white. It sees only two sides of the story, which is causing our entire world to become more split apart because we're deciding instead of trying to learn from each other, from arguing from each other, from trying to become better people, it just ends up being worse because we're not willing to listen.
Yeah, a lot of people.
What's the
Absolutely.
what?
Hey, honey.
Hey,
Hey,
it's Crusty Gus. What's up, Gus?
Yo, it's
It's been a
What's
while,
up?
bro.
It
How you
really
doing, bro?
has.
Anyway,
Doing pretty good,
next, so what do you think on what do you call it? What's the word for it? I just forgot. Damn.
Can you repeat that? This is. Oh, I cannot hear a thing, and I cannot see.
Mute, please, please mute. We just want to have
Because
a
I'm on a
normal
podcast.
radio podcast.
I can't see a thing.
Yeah,
I'm
neither
so
can I.
blind.
It's fully white.
But can you continue your question though? What were
Oh
you saying?
yes. Um, there's a fine line between why we think and why we do, and do you mind? And I personally hate it how people think that doing anything other than what they think is right is considered an impulse, even though it's an impulse itself. You know, I hate. I don't want to use the word hate. Hate is a very strong word, and I've been taught that at a very young age. If that's my bad, but
Well, I mean, like, it has to apply to something.
let's say
for
something
a person,
simple like I hate long nails. You know, that kind of thing. But then the other person's like, oh, but long nails
Sure.
are super hot. I personally don't understand differences. I
Yeah, for
don't
stuff like that,
comprehend deep
that makes sense.
differences because being so petty about the simple things about oh yes my nails are longer than yours or anything else I just don't understand. So what's your opinion on that?
You know, I don't know. You know, everyone's got their own preferences. You know, like I agree. I'm not really a fan of long nails. You know, and especially like that. And also, like, what was it? Growing up
If
in
it's super
elementary, you know,
long nails,
yeah.
but like
Oh, if
I
it's like
don't
really
mind,
long nails,
I don't mind I don't mind a little stylish where it's like what barely even away from the finger
you're
and stuff.
talking,
No,
you're talking about a woman, right?
It
yeah,
can be and no it could be about
Okay.
anything. It could be about let's
Okay.
say I prefer walking left than walking right or I prefer this I over that, you know, preferences.
Here's my
Preferences are
here's my
crazy.
preference on nails. I'll give you my preference on nails, okay? I don't really care if they look long, as long as you are making them, you know, you're making them seem healthy and they're all good, great. But if you're
and they
walking
don't
around with
gouge
disgust,
your eyes out.
right? And as long as like, you know, you're not looking like Sabretooth from Marvel, you know, with like these disgusting bone claws, you know, and go for it, you know.
Wolverine.
Just don't be walking around looking like you're a homeless Sabretooth, you know, with those fucking claws, you know. That's all I can really say.
It's
I mean,
absolutely
like,
true.
you don't have to live up to society's standard. I will tell you that. Society
Well,
expects out of you. You don't have to. I
that's
mean, like,
true
I'm out of the
also.
base thing. Like, they expect you to be what? Just somebody who always goes to school.
Yeah, but that's the
nine
thing
to
though,
five,
it's
like, all that.
expectations. Let's say your friend expects you to have long
That's
nails,
what
you know?
society.
Like think about it. That
That's what
it's
society expects out of you.
expectations and preferences are the same exact thing if you think about it. I expect you to do your homework, right? Out of that preference,
Right.
you're going to be doing your homework. Now you're going to tell your friend it's like, "Hey, bro, why aren't you doing your homework?" Now that's your preference to be saying, "Hey, yo, doing your homework is a bad thing."
Hold on,
So
Right.
either way they correlate very well and I think that personally, I live by a simple rule, and I don't know. I don't want to encroach this. I encroach. What's the proper word? Encroach this on anybody else? There's a word for it. I think I'm saying it wrong. I don't want to encroach this on anybody else, but I live by two simple words. Not two simple words, but two simple sentences. If it don't hurt nobody and it don't come at a cost of nobody, it's fine. Do it. You know? Do you have any like specific?
Wow.
Do you have any like specific morals for that?
No, I mean, I can't really say. No, I mean, you live up to what society wants, and you know what? That's okay too. But also, you don't have to be just like everyone else. Just go out and be you,
Like,
like this young fine gentleman here with this cube.
people expect you to what?
I'm
I always forget it. Eat pancakes, waffles,
Yeah, that's a great
eggs,
one.
and all that stuff
No,
for
no, no, that's a
breakfast.
great one.
You
It's the
know,
war between
but
pancakes
you're
and
like,
waffles.
nah, I want a full hamburger.
What the fuck?
I want a full hamburger for breakfast. I've eaten hamburgers for breakfast. Don't test me. People expect you to eat normal stuff for breakfast. Shit, I'll eat a hamburger for breakfast. You give me one.
Damn.
Wonderful.
Thank you, Mute. Thank you. Any donation counts. I usually just raise money to do some small events. You know that, Mute. Anyway. Yeah,
Absolutely.
personally,
I
actually, here's a very. I'm gonna completely change topics. Let's get out of this somewhat of a political as well as interpretation talk as well as theorizing. It's very fun,
absolutely.
but I want to mix it up a little bit. We can't just have the entire conversation and then our time run out on
Of course.
absolutely
Of
nothingness.
course.
So sorry if you're having a good time. I really do. We'll probably continue this if you're still having fun.
No, it's okay. I enjoy whatever
Good, good,
conversation
good.
you bring.
Anyway, what's your favorite game? Out of just experience and what's your favorite
Oh,
thing to do in the game?
Favorite
Like,
game?
like what's your favorite game?
oh, oh wow. Favorite game? Oh, good question, man. I can't hear a thing. Wow. Okay.
You can lower down
Go,
sound.
go, go.
Go to options. If you go to options, you're able to go to audio, and it should be in sound effects. Lower that down to around 20 to 25, and that should be good enough. Why did you take that out of my
There we
inventory,
go.
dog?
Out of your, that was mine.
Oh, that was him. Danny
Oh,
still yoinked
okay.
that.
Favorite game. Well, if you really had to ask me, I would say this, but also, that's just kind of, generic. Garry's Mod's everyone's favorite game these days. If you had to ask me, I would say Far Cry 5.
Ooh, that's pretty
Yeah,
solid.
no, that's expected. That's expected.
Personally, I have a special place for Far Cry 1, 2 to 3. I played it since it was on
Yeah,
Xbox
absolutely.
360. Personal favorites.
My first Far Cry was 4, but I gotta say 5, just 'cause like you have a lot more customization, and I love the
Mhm.
story. Like a lot of people don't enjoy it, but I can
I
say that I
stopped
do.
playing after 4. I didn't really get it. I'm gonna be honest.
Fair point. Fair point. There's a lot of confusion when it comes to 4.
Oh,
One of
hi,
my
swells.
favorite games.
What's your favorite game? Yeah.
Is
Absolutely.
Resident Evil 8.
Skeleton.
Ooh,
Really?
very solid.
I love that game. I
Skeleton.
finished it on stream with my viewers, and it was.
Look at my bony buttocks.
Very nice. I streamed my last podcast, but I want to keep this one sacred. I want to keep this one, private.
Oh wait, you're actually streaming these?
Uh,
What's your
I
Twitch?
I've been streaming them, but I use a different account, and I'd like to keep it as local. I want to be. I don't want to seem like a dickhead, but I want to do this from the ground up, completely no help, no asking, nothing, from the ground up, ground up.
All right, now.
Yeah, but we're asking.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm saying
Yeah, we're asking.
I rather not have people I know have. I want to be able to be like, all right, they're watching it because they enjoy it. They're not watching it because they know me.
I mean, like, I'll watch them because I actually do enjoy them myself too.
But for this one, I'm just recording, so that's pretty much it.
Oh, okay.
I just dropped all my money.
The last one I also recorded, so
I
if you
have
guys
no
want to look at
money.
the ones that I haven't sent you out yet, you guys can have a little sneak peek at that as well. Anyway, Nexo,
Absolutely. Yes.
personal thing that I think. What's your we've already tried. You've already kind of stole one of my topics earlier, but college could be a waste of time, but explain why it's not.
Okay. There's many aspects to it. Hang on. Let me get this hair off my. All right, I'm back.
All right,
So
yeah.
okay. There's many aspects to why, but I would say the reasons why you should. The reasons why you should. There's many, but I would say for the soul aspect, you meet a lot of good people. Like you meet a lot of good friends. Now keep in mind, a lot of the people that I've met so far, great people. However, a good chunk of them are from high school. A couple of my good friends from high school are also going here. So, I mean, it helps. But also meeting new people, it's a whole new experience, you know? Not even
That
just
is
that,
absolutely
not
true.
even the social aspect, but just the academic. Now, to be honest with me, I'm really starting to lose my motivation in school, which is okay. It's not for everyone, but also like if you really want to like go into the career that you're going into, and if you're that dedicated when you go into college, it the academic part's for you. It's perfect for you.
Well, I
You
love
see, it might
engineering
not be for
personally.
me, but there you go. And if you really want to be an engineer, if you strive to be one and, go to college, then
Don't do
that's for
it,
you.
please. Don't do it.
Right, but that's all it is. But for me, I would
Some
say what I've gotten the most out of my college experience so far is the social aspect of it. I've met many good people so far, and they're all very nice people.
Bruce,
La, 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 la.
I do have the right to kill you if you get in my seat.
That's my bad. That's fine.
Yeah.
Hey, smoke
And
better watch
my
that.
friends, oh, I don't know much about trade school. I'm gonna be honest with you. Do you have any idea what that is? I've been asking around, and not a lot of people know either.
You see, it's like community college, but for specific majors like welding and other stuff. Mainly, you go there just to get like your degree, and then you go right into work. It's not
Sounds
like
good.
college where you do 4 years and all that. It's a whole different thing. Like you go there, learn the career and like the aspects. Who just hit me? And the other aspects of it,
That was
and
my bad.
that's all it really is. I can't really tell you much about it either because I'm not entirely sure. But what I can tell you is like, you're more invested in like the career itself, and you're not really learning
Can you
too much. You just learn more about like how to do the job, and then they're kind of like, all right, you're certified, and you go in.
I'm gonna say
So
the N word.
Oh,
Oh,
that's a lot more
I have a
information than I've gotten
question, or
before.
I have a topic that we can
Go
talk
for it.
about. What are y'all's personal pet peeves?
ooh, I
Ooh.
had one in elementary. You know the clicking sound that you make with your mouth? It sounds like a horse clapping. I hated that, and I
Yeah.
still hate it to this day. Yep, that. But it's okay. It's not. Oh god damn it. Oh. Oh wow.
My personal pet
Yeah, no.
peeve is when I
It
hear
doesn't.
clicking pen, not mine. If somebody's clicking a pen other
No.
than that, if I'm not the one clicking the pen, I don't want to hear it.
Yeah, personally, that horse
Um,
clapping sound doesn't really affect me too much now. But oh my god, back in the day, in like 6th grade, oh, I would just clench my fist and almost punch the kid next to me. Just
My
couldn't handle
my
it.
my right now pet peeve is people
Oh,
chewing
he's got a
gum
pet.
so fucking loud.
That normally doesn't really bug me. Normally it doesn't.
I don't
No,
know
it's not
if
that. No, no, that's
Couple
fine. No,
people
no,
did.
I don't like the high pitch
I
one. Where they go, where they have that
okay.
whole ass fucking stretch where you hear that kind of thing where you have to fucking have that whole ass
Oh,
fucking
that's.
stretch. I hate that. Like
You
they
see,
stretch it out.
it only annoys me to the point where like they're doing it to annoy you. Like this young fellow gentleman right here who is trying to do it right now to annoy you.
Exactly,
If
like when they
someone's doing it right next to you and they're doing this,
exactly.
then yeah, that's when it's annoying.
How
But
about
if
you,
they're not
Midnight?
trying to do it on purpose, and it's like, okay.
Yeah.
I don't know if this is the personal pet peeve. Actually, actually no, it's not really. It's just something that I can't handle to be with a person. If they have a really, really big forehead,
You
I just
cunt.
I don't know why. I can't be near you. Like your forehead's so big, I can't even look you in the eyes. I just gotta get away from you. I know it's weird,
I understand,
but like it's like, damn, bro, why is it that big? Like
That's what she said.
I can run a whole mile on that.
That's what she said.
Yeah.
Sorry, you left me open there.
And yeah, that's really the only thing personally.
Yeah.
That's even
Hey,
pet peeve
here,
in terms of-
here's a good
Understood.
topic. What's a good?
And
What
vaping.
what
I
is
don't
your
like
what is your
people who vape.
personal disliking in current today's society? Like a certain type of thing on Twitter, or a certain thing girls do or guys do, a certain thing.
Vaping,
Oh
vaping and
my
smoking,
lord.
vaping, smoking.
Oh god,
Kids at the young
there's
age
so
vaping and
many.
smoking.
If you got a list, brother,
There's
say it.
And
There's
drinks.
so many.
I don't like anybody that do that.
No, I like.
Huh.
There's so many to the point where I can't even think of one. Give me one moment. I will give. Oh my god, I would say just like, just the TikTok stars these days. Let's say Bella Porch or whatever her name is.
Correct.
I recently just saw that she got on the red carpet for that new Marvel's Eternals movie. Now you
She
see.
does not
You see
deserve
why
it.
you
She
want to know why
doesn't.
that bugs me though? Is because what does she do exactly besides like do a couple like
Nothing.
funny faces on TikTok? It's nothing. Exactly. It's literally nothing. I don't
No
understand
real
why she's
job,
getting
no real
famous for
career, no real education.
exactly nothing. I'm not seeing anything, and yet people like that get famous for what reason? Oh, because they make a funny face or do a funny dance. Let me tell you something. Charlie D'Amelio, or just the D'Amelio family in general, what the fuck do they do besides dance
I hate them with a
on a?
passion.
No, a lot of people do, and I really don't understand why they're still doing it. They should know that
No,
dancing's not really.
I
Well,
think
And you
dancing
know
no,
can
what's
be
no,
a
no,
really
no,
career.
no.
You know,
Next, I think I know. I think I
with
know it. I think
the
I get
D'Amelio
it.
family.
No, I think I get it.
Oh no,
He
wait,
doesn't like
I was
people who don't find passion in what they're doing. What
right.
they're doing it
Well,
for clout. They're doing it solely for clout.
Yeah, they're doing it for fame and money. They don't really respect others. And now people like her are getting a fucking Dunkin' drink. Like, what?
Uh-huh.
You're
But
kidding.
you know, one thing I do really dislike about Charlie D'Amelio. I am black, by the way, so like I just want to say,
Okay.
I don't find if you like make any black jokes about slavery
Watermelon.
or cotton or whatever, I couldn't care
I
less.
just
You know,
I
make
tend to
those
stay away
jokes,
from
you know?
that because I don't really know
Oh
who
yeah,
I
yeah.
feel would
Personally,
offend.
look,
But
I'm not the kind of
I
person
tend
to
not
say
to.
the
My
N word
friends,
randomly. I just usually say it when I'm with my friends, that kind of shit. Or I just say
Right.
motherfucker. That just rolls off just as easy. Just as well as the.
like
And,
Personally, I
my
just don't
friends,
like to do that.
like most of my friend group is black, so we just make racist jokes because you know what, we couldn't care. And even with some white friends that I have, I can make racist jokes because they couldn't care less, because people online don't
Of
get offended
course.
a
well,
lot.
like an earlier
But
conversation
Charlie
we had, it's
D'Amelio,
perception.
why does she still have the Black Lives Matter as her PFP? Like that's the only thing that really bugs me.
Bro,
I
because
don't
every time
really
she's
care
out in
about anything
public, bro,
else.
she can't breathe. Simply enough.
Damn. But
Like,
watch,
all the fucking simps are on her.
Once somebody passes her in followers,
She's dead.
boom, she's gonna change her PFP. That's how you know she's racist.
Right.
No, that's
It's
no.
amazing.
I don't want to
Why
say
does
that
she
they're
still have
racist.
it?
No. I don't want to use racist as a
I
term.
don't think that's the message they're really trying to get out.
I
That's
think the
not the
message is that you're abusing the power of what it means. So let's say you say Martin
Right.
Luther King, right? I completely respect. Like, do you know who Brian Griffin is from Family Guy, right?
Brian Griffin,
The dog,
guy,
the
you mean
dog.
main character?
Brian Griffin, the dog. Yeah. He has this entire complex
Yeah.
where he tries to get girls, right? Imagine the girls are normal fans, right? And he says anything depending on what their
Sure.
race is, what they look like, what they're holding, and what they're reading to get to know them, right? So they go like this. So he goes like this, all right? I was there for the Martin Luther King march. And she was like, wow, how old are you? Only 56 years old. Wow, you're pretty old for me. But really, you were part of the Martin Luther King march? Yeah, he was never part of the Martin Luther King march. He just uses it. He
That's what does.
uses it for power. Exactly. Now, that's not racism. That's bad capitalism. That's the wrong. So the point is that you use it as this power that you don't respect it. You don't give it any respect. Showing something other than a person, other than an object, other than a being, respect, a simple word as respect, that's power in itself.
Right.
It's like-
I get you.
But if you abuse that power, like a simple image of a black fist being held up, then it starts to lose its power. Let's say a bunch of white kids, right, start saying the N-word through the ages, just because they can and just because they know for a fact they're not getting in trouble for it. Throughout the ages, the N-word is gonna lose its value. It's gonna lose its historical value, and we can't have that, because if we lose that historical value, at the end of the day, what was all that hard and suffering for? It wasn't for that the U.S. can grow. No, it's for that we can learn. And if we don't learn from it, then we're just gonna repeat our mistakes. So as long as we remember the value of the word, that it's fine. Like I don't want to say it. I'm not that kind of person. But if they say it and they have no value, no nothing behind it, then the word's in vain.
Oh no, I
Of
mean,
course.
yeah, that makes sense.
Absolutely. Now I'm sorry for getting off my voice. I was getting a little bit interested in the topic. My bad.
It's okay.
You're
I know.
fine, you're fine.
It's always good. You should really look into just journalism. You really you really seem to be
Your
good at
voice
this.
is really good.
I think if you really are into engineering, I would say yes, go for it. But also, if engineering doesn't work out, I would say look into journalism, man. You
Facts,
seem to be
bro.
really good at this. Just speaking with people and all these fancy words you're using, man. You really seem like you could actually have a career in something like this.
My
It's
mom
really good.
tells me the same exact thing, that I have 3 different kinds of careers. I can do voice acting, I can do engineering, and I can do
There you
news
go.
writing, news reporting.
If if I was you, news reporting like news reporting guys got to be like the
Yeah, it's kind of
top in the world,
no,
man.
no, no. It's actually pretty
Like,
funny.
just
No, no, no,
rep-
no. Listen, you won't believe this. I've been behind the scenes of a newscasting station. It's so fucking leftist, rightist kind of bullshit, bro. They're like, all right, so this guy, right?
Right.
We're gonna blow up this situation. You see the situation over here that pertains to us. So we're gonna pretty much deflate that as much as we can. So
Wow.
so this is how they work, and I figured this out because I decided to go back for a simple volunteering thing. I only did it for about 4 hours. I got tired of that shit real fast. It was hella boring. I remember hearing, all right, so what we're gonna do is since there's this funny thing going around about memes and SpongeBob and shit, we're gonna be fucking talking about SpongeBob becoming the biggest meme ever, right? We're gonna inflate the fuck out of that. What we're gonna do is we're gonna deflate the Trump situations, or we're gonna deflate something about Trump. Now, I'm gonna personally say
Sure.
I'm not a big fan of Trump. I'm gonna be honest with you. I hate both of the presidents. They've done nothing for me. Trump has increased the
You and me
economic value just a hair. That's all I care about. But
Trump,
personally,
the only thing I liked about Trump was that he was funny on Twitter.
he was. That's all I have to give. Yeah, I would have been fine with that.
What's up, Chuck? My brother right there.
Anyway,
What up?
yeah. A great topic to bounce that off of is, simply put it, why do we consider ourselves to be so important, you know? Like like
We
uh,
are,
I would-
we
I
are
would-
the
I would
most
like-
intelligent species on the planet.
I
you
would
know?
like
And
to
look
go-
at
I would
how
like
we
to go
got
f-
here.
I would like to go
But
first
in
on
the
this.
universe, I'm telling
Oh,
you
the
right
universe.
now, that's
Who
like.
knows?
Yeah, I would like
listen
to I would like to
okay,
go with you
I
first
seen
on this.
One quote
Yeah, go for
before.
it.
Oh, alright. But I seen this one quote. It said, if you take a spoonful of the ocean, right? Just like go up to the beach and take a spoonful of water.
Just a
Will
spoonful.
there be any sharks in that water? No. You have to explore the water to see the sharks. But with space, that's endless. So even if you think there's no aliens, no matter what, there's gonna be some sort of life out there that's probably, if not more intelligent or weaker
All
than
right,
us.
I think that's a
'Cause-
great topic to get back to because there's many theories actually on. There's three main theories on why that's a thing. You have Hilgram's great filter theory. You have Hilgram's what's the other one? You have the Hilgram's famous possibility theory, and then you have one of the most famous, Stephen Hawking's multi-universal theory that life across multi-universes are actually in different parallel universes. Like this one, right? We could be the only life in this universe,
Yeah.
but what about the next universe?
Of course.
Exactly.
you know?
Now, that is one of the most famous ones, and people have talked about it many times because there's so many stories about parallel universes. There's so many stories about that. So back to the topic on what I was saying about why do we think we're the most important? I think that this is a problem as well as one of the greatest strives of humankind. I think a good question to start off with this
Bruh.
is, what would you rather go for? A Canadian doctor or an American doctor?
What's up? It doesn't
Ooh.
matter. I couldn't.
You see,
whoever has the better chance of
personally,
healing me, I'll go for either one.
that would be an American doctor because they don't get paid the same. A doctor in Canada, a heart surgeon, right, gets paid $100,000 a fucking month. A toe surgeon of all things, right, or an orthodontist or something like that, right? They get paid around $90,000 to around $80,000, almost the same exact thing for doing less work, way less work. So
In a month, you
Wow.
said just for a month?
doctors get
Doesn't,
paid,
like-
bro. Doctors get paid.
Oh yeah, I know that.
Like they make like $1 million a year
But,
easily.
like you were saying, it doesn't matter about who you are, what we are, race and everything.
No,
If
this
you
is
are
about
whichever doctor you are.
This
I'll
is
take
about
you,
economic
you know?
value and stride. This is about grit, if you know what grit is.
Absolutely.
So if you know what grit is, great. If you don't, it's about the strive. It's about wanting to become the best, to make sure that you're on the top. Doctors are a prime example of, if I'm not on the top making the most money I can, then it's not worth. So they set themselves a goal. What kind of doctor do I want to be? You know? Do I want to make this amount of money, this amount of money?
Right.
They set their grit to that. American doctors set their grit. If they want to be a neurosurgeon, they're going to study their life off, their entire life, becoming a neurosurgeon. A Canadian doctor will become a neurosurgeon depending on what field they ended up in. And you can't, I'm going to tell you this right now, I don't know if that's 100% throughout Canada. I know that's for sure throughout Toronto and some other places.
Oh, are you Canadian?
I'm
Gulf
Floridian.
or what was that? Oh, Florida.
Yeah.
Hmm. So, all right, never mind.
So that finishes off the question is why do we think that we're so important? Are we important because we put more effort into things? Are we more important than somebody who's poorer than us? Are we more important than anything else on this planet? The question is, what's your worth? Is your worth money, knowledge, personal value, gain, anything? What's your value? And as long as you have it,
If
you're important. Next, you're a good person just to be around, just to listen to hear your opinion. That's value. You're important.
Thank
Mid
you.
gives commentary. Mid gives extra. Mid gives a little bit more to this. What do you call it? What's the word? Content. He has value. Morty here, I just look at him every 5 minutes. I don't know why. I just have to look at him. That's value. That's content. That means that you're important. Noticing that you're not important is important. You show that you have value that you are willing to give to others. That's value. That's
Hey,
importance.
I'm being followed.
You have to give him a kiss. He'll stop following you.
I'm intimidated. This guy is following me with a knife.
No.
If you don't mind, I would like to add on to the topic. About
Go for it, my brother.
what you were
I
saying,
mean,
what's more
interrupt your
important,
therapy session.
what you think is more important, you know?
Well,
Or
importance depends. That's as well as the same thing as value.
feel like the planet, you know? I know I sound like one of those vegan
No.
people or whatever that
I'm
say-
vegan. I'm vegan. You wouldn't believe it. I'm vegan.
Oh. But yeah, I would say the planet. The planet 100% matters more than us ourselves. Cuz
It's like
we
saying,
wouldn't be
okay,
here for the planet.
another good way to
Like,
saying
why-
it
we
is
wouldn't
Mother
be able to be
Gaia.
alive here, you know?
If you've ever watched comics or you know about
Gaia.
Norse mythology, you know about Mother Gaia. Mother Gaia is also known as the mother of people, mother of the earth, mother of the current plants, life, everything. And considering that as our mother, Mother Earth itself, we should respect the earth like if it's our mother. But some people don't know how to respect that. Some people don't put value into the earth. Now I can see that, you know. Simple things is I'm gonna die next week, or I'm gonna die randomly, and there's no point in putting into any little effort. And you're absolutely right. But if you're able to hold respect into yourself that you're gonna fucking die next day, that you hold respect to the word death, you at least should show bare minimum to the thing that brought you into this world, your mother and the world.
Mhm.
If you can't show bare
And your
minimum respect
father,
for that,
if he's there.
but if you
If
can't
he's
show
there.
if you can't show bare minimum respect for that, then there's no point. There's no point in considering yourself to be, what do you call it, a value to me, at least. Values, like I said, many things are perception, but to me, then you hold no value to me. I can show you no respect. You'd be the least important person to me.
On the topic of respect, I feel like you don't deserve respect. All right, I know this is gonna go kind of off the wire, but I feel like you don't deserve respect if you don't respect your mother first. If you don't respect, okay, if you believe in God, of course. If you believe in God, if you don't respect your God,
I'm a pantheist. I believe in everything.
or whoever you believe. Oh, okay. And if you don't respect Earth itself, everything that you were given, you know.
Yeah, what's your
Like,
opinion on this, Nexo?
I grew up. I grew
Oh,
up
wow.
I grew up in, not the best area, I will say. It's not
Same.
ghetto, but like not the best area. There were sometimes shootings, but then that's all. But I still respect it. I still respect even my neighbors and all the other people that I live there with, and I respect where I came from. I respect everything my mother has sacrificed for, you know? Like people who don't respect them and think they're above and on top of the world and better than everybody. I feel like they deserve the least amount of respect, if not zero. Zero respect.
Right.
What's your opinion on this, Nexo? You're part of the podcast too, just so you know.
Wow. Oh man, I would say to earn people to make sure that other people respect you, you have to make sure that you make them feel respected first before they respect you. You want to show them that they value respect, that you value their respect. You want to make sure that you value your respect towards them first. You want them to know that, and so in order to do that, you have to show them that. Does that make sense, kind of?
Yeah,
Yeah, I get it.
but
Yeah.
that's in an
You have to show
aspect though.
others that you value it.
But that's in an aspect though, because
Yeah.
what do you consider valuable? Money, gold, wisdom, respect. Like the value.
I'd say
Everything's a
people.
perspective.
You know, just people. You know, having a good group of people that you can trust. Like I have that good people. You know, up north. You know, there's some good people
Absolutely,
that I know,
absolutely.
and I've grown up with them at this point now. You know, I don't know what I would do without them. You know, they're good people, and I don't want to lose them.
And
You know, and I
completely
think
off. Yeah,
I
yeah.
value them the most.
And completely off topic. What a wonderful
That's
conversation we've been having, boys. It's been 40 minutes. Have you
yeah,
guys noticed?
40 minutes. Wow, I
Mm-hmm.
never noticed it.
God damn.
Yeah,
Very
we've been
nice.
chatting. We've been hanging out.
Very
I
very
just dropped
nice.
a
I've
pin and now
And
I
a
gotta
great
find it on the
thing
floor, so
to
I'm
put
gonna be back in a
on
while.
top of that is a great way to see life. You know, I think life is a very precious thing.
Found the
And
pin.
personally, by Mr. New Vegas rules, love is the only reason to live for. Because what else do we live for?
absolutely.
We live, like a great man once said, like Sailor said, quote, you know, that kind of shit. If we can't find that one thing that brings us all together for no reason, then what's the reason, you know? Love isn't just a person. Love isn't just a place. Love isn't just a reason. Love is a way of life, you know? Being able to understand something, being able to not more than what's another word for being able to cope, being partners with it. It's I forgot about the word. Anyway, being able
Oh,
to
squid.
being able to do things that you've not able to do on your own. The extra push you have. So Nexa, you got anybody you in love with currently? Anybody that's pushing you to the next?
Nah,
No.
not at
Oh,
the.
never
I
mind.
mean, there was someone. I mean, I thought there was something, but I suppose not. And that happens. You just gotta learn to take the punches that you get from just having an experience like that, and then just moving on to the next. And that's what I've been doing for these last 3 years. I get you get a heart broken, and then you just move on. That's all. That's all you can do.
You know,
You know.
perfect topic for me actually. I do need advice because I am planning on talking to this girl at my school. Kind of cute, not gonna
Ooh.
lie.
Well,
And
Okay.
since the topic's about this, I could get some advice and shit, you could help your boy out.
Okay.
yeah, no
Well,
problem.
what are you exactly looking for? You got to be specific.
Uh, start off at friends, start off as friends, and then just
Yeah.
build up from there. Of course,
I think that's
take it
perfect.
slow.
If you always want to take it slow, unless you feel like they're a fast-paced person, then fine.
Oh,
Whatever their speed is, whatever your speed is. You gotta find a meeting in the middle.
yeah, yeah, I feel you.
Right.
Personally, I think a great way to
Exactly.
think of love is this. My dad it used to be like my dad is just a straight shooter. He used to be in the Navy, right? But before the Navy, he used to want to be an engineer, which he became thanks to the Navy, but a different kind of engineer, you know. And
Right.
he used to be playing guitars, and he always told me this: love is like your fingertips, soft and squishy at the
Yeah.
beginning, you know. But the more you wear it down, and the more blisters you get from each heartache, the more your fingers start to harden. But deep down, they're still soft and still able to be broken, but they're harder than before, and
I'm
you're
not gonna
able to
lie,
learn
I
from
thought
that.
that was gonna
Quote
go
to
a
live by.
completely other way.
You
I
thought
thought
it's
that
gonna
was
be
gonna
like
be
shove it up your ass and you do it again? Yeah.
yeah, as a
What a
complete
wonderful quote to live by, though, from your father. I mean, that's
Well,
touching. It's
no.
moving. I
No,
appreciate
no.
that.
The only quote that I live from my father, which I absolutely want everybody to live by. I don't want to encroach this on anybody, but only you make you
No,
happy.
go ahead.
My father tells me this every fucking day.
That is true.
Only you make you happy.
Before you can bring somebody into your life and expect them to make you happy, you have to make
No,
yourself
don't
happy.
think
You have to
about them.
respect yourself.
Okay, I hate to say this again, but my dad, one of the wisest men I've never known, and my mom have always told me, and that is correct, yes, but don't look into a relationship that somebody's gonna make you happy. Look into the relationship that you're both gonna make each
Exactly.
other better people, better in general. If you cannot push each other to become anything in life, then it's not worth. Let's say I get married, right? Had this long relationship and I become
Mhm.
my dream job of being an electrical engineer for SpaceX, right? Dream job right there.
Mhm.
Then I have amazing money, have a beautiful wife, a few kids, right? There's nothing more to push on, and yet I'm still with
Mhm.
her. What does that mean? That means that I'm finally able to relax. I'm able to finally be in true love, to do nothing. We can just sit in solemn silence and be happy. Love isn't about
Agreed.
I respect it.
love isn't about wanting more or needing more or feeling that you're empty. Love is a chapter. Love is what gives extra that love is what gives your story a climax. Gives everybody to clench onto. It's like, is he gonna get the girl? Is he gonna get the girl this time? Love is where you start to end your downslope of your stories, where your story starts to end off on a happy note. Some end very bitter, some end very actually sad. But it's a chapter in your life that you have to recognize. And if you're not able to recognize, then you're not able to be happy.
That's beautiful. I really admire that.
I'm gonna tell you
Very,
right
very
now,
so.
Beautifully said. Beautifully said.
my parents are one of the wisest people I've ever known, and that's just on me. I love my parents. I respect
And
them.
you're a and you guys are from Florida, right?
Yes, we're Cuban, Puerto Rican.
That's that's kind of surprising, because Florida and its people,
Dude, we're a little
If you know
retarded.
Florida, you know
I
Florida.
no. Yeah.
Yeah.
Want to hear something crazy?
What's up?
I feel like I'm still one of the lucky few, but I'm not in the top 10%. I've witnessed so many things in my life.
Crackheads.
No, I've witnessed crackheads. Yeah, many times in Fort Lauderdale and
No,
in
no, I'm saying of
Palmetto.
you not being a Florida crackhead.
No.
You're in the top
I've
10%.
I have big life experiences, but next, so I would like before I start on my rant, I would like to know what your life experiences are. You know, drugs, ladies, anything.
Don't chase for too long. That's one thing I will say. Don't chase for too long.
And if that bitch don't got the clap,
I know.
if
I
that bitch
know.
ain't
I
willing to
know.
fuck in the tub, I ain't gonna rub. You know.
I know I'm pretty young, but listen, don't chase for too long. Cause after you be chasing for so long, you'll be the
Listen,
one hurt at the end.
midnight. It doesn't matter if you're too young or too old. It matters is if what your life experiences are. It's all about perception. A kid from Nigeria could have more life experiences than an 83-year-old man.
That is true. That is true.
So Nexo, what's your life experiences?
I've had many. You know, I
Let's
can't
let's start
really
off. Let's start
narrow it
off
down
the.
to one.
Let's give you two experiences on death and experiences on drugs. Simple enough. Or what do you call it? Substances.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I've been through a lot. So when we get to me, we'll get through it.
Okay. Well, family, I've lost all my grandparents except one, and that really took a toll on me and for the most part. Drugs, drugs have definitely taken over a lot of my friends' lives, and a lot of people when I grew up, and I think that helped change me, it helped change me for the better, but also at the same time, I lost some good people, you know, people that I thought would be able to get me through high school that weren't able to be there, and then I had to take care of myself. And now here I am.
Wow.
Here I am. Yeah. It can really it's amazing what the slightest things in life can really do. The slightest things in life can have the biggest impact in your life.
Yeah.
It really can.
Personally, for me, I've only
Oh.
Yeah, you wanna go? I'll wait.
Oh.
Mine's fairly
Oh.
long.
I was gonna say, one life experience, not even life experience, but just something I
Anything's a
believe
life experience.
everybody
Midnight.
should know. Is death is not scary. I will tell you that. Like, it might
Yeah.
hurt. Listen here, the pain might hurt, but if you die, just know that if there is a God, you're gonna
Something
be
to fall
happy
back
after
on.
that, cause He'll make everything happy.
I do not fear death. I'm
Well
only
said.
afraid of it. It's a great quote by a great.
No, actually, most people are afraid of what's after death, cause they don't know if it's true
I
or
fear.
not.
Look. It's simple. I fear death. I'm not afraid of it. I'm not afraid being faced with it. I'm not afraid of being in front of it. I'm not afraid to be in it. But I do fear it. I do fear the knowing that what if it is just the end? I fear that it is the end of me. I fear that it's no more. But I'm not afraid of it.
Of course.
And now that's
Well,
a great quote by a philosopher. I don't remember.
course. Well, this has been a great chat, gentlemen. I must say, I must go, but hey,
It's
thank
fine
you
by
for
you.
this wonderful experience. Wonderful experience
look,
to
there's
chat with you and to open up.
Kick is here.
Oh,
You know,
Kick, why
please
don't you,
take
Absolutely,
please take
have
this
a radio
donation.
talk?
Take this donation as a gift to thank you. You know, for me for allowing me to open up. You know, I've never been able to really do that in a long time, and it was
don't
great
worry
to do
about
it
it.
once
It's
more.
all about the Mr. New Vegas experience.
And the fact that you did it in a video game too, shit's kind of crazy, man. It's crazy.
Why, thank
It
you.
is. It's amazing. Also, take this as my gift. You know.
Pass me like a fucking shipment of fucking miniguns and be like, "Trrr."
Watch.
I'll rain
I'm
fucking
a
hell.
barber.
I'll
Hey,
rain
you
hell.
guys need a hit.
If I see a
Oh.
minigun, just know I.
Oh
Please
shit, some
take
good
take
vapes.
this as a gift of my gratitude. You know. I really hope you enjoy it. 50
Okay.
of them. You know, 50 of these amazing
I think
Skittles.
this violates OSHA safety standards. Where's the wedges? Huh? Where's
Let me get some of
where are
that
they, huh?
Cheeto
Why don't
flavor.
Where's
you,
the mailings?
come and do
swear.
an interview?
Wonderful. Well,
Cheeto
well,
flavor.
thank you for this. I
Radio
must
talk.
go now, but I will definitely
No
expect
problem.
to see me up here again.
Yeah, no problem.
You have a wonderful day, sir.
You too. Oh wait, one more thing. You're a
Yes.
good person. Don't forget that.
Jesus?
You're a great person. Hey, good luck in Florida. You know, good luck in college next year. You're gonna do great. Even if engineering
Good
doesn't
luck
work
surviving
out,
the
I
crackheads.
really think, yeah, and I think journalism would
I
also be a
have
great career for you. Just saying. You know,
Ah.
you seem to really enjoy
You
doing
guys are
something
some
like this,
mods.
and I
Why don't
think
you
it'd be
go
great. You know.
Jesus,
do the
don't you
radio
get this
talk?
need some railings? I feel like it violates the OSHA's
You got
rights.
this,
I'm
man.
recording it. I was gonna stream it. I streamed one with Midnight, but that's really it.
Where can I find
Yeah.
these videos? If you don't mind me asking, do you upload them on YouTube?
No, I upload
Oh.
them into my private Discord as an archive.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Fair point. Okay, well,
Oh yeah, I might
thank you,
go
sir.
too,
You
cause I
have
got a little bit
Oh.
of time before I got to go
Got
eat
me.
and stuff, so I might
Yeah,
go
no
listen to
problem.
some shit,
No
you know?
problem. You guys are absolutely wonderful to
Wonderful.
have. It's
Well-
been a pleasure and it's been an honor just to talk to you guys with your amazing input and
Amazing.
absolutely extraordinary conversations. Anyway, kick
Thank
your
you.
fucking
You're
monkey!
what a wonderful
you.
person. What a
Goddamn.
wonderful gentleman here.
I
You
know.
have a great day, sir.
Well,
And Kiko
see you
is my
in
ex.
Vegas,
Kiko is my ex, boys. Look at that. Look at that. He used to be married to me.
Incorrect.
Bitch ass
Incorrect.
motherfucker
wow.
thinking.
Oh, I can believe it coming from a from
No.
a sweet guy like
That
Kick.
was someone with my
Yes.
name.
Squid,
I will not
you
have this
talking?
slander.
Oh,
Hey,
he
Kick,
will.
would you like an interview?
Wonderful. Well, anyways, thank you, Mr. Vegas.
Not as long as you slander
Imagine
me.
being
I will no
scared
longer
by
slander
a
you, my dear
woman
friend.
2.5 years old. Wow.
I knew it was
Then
snipey.
perhaps.
Wow.
I'm just fucking with you.
BRB.
Squid, fight me. Come on, can we fight somewhere?
Oh, hi Squid. How are you today? Today I've been taking a very comic approach. If you've been seeing it, no cat noises, no hentai
fight,
sounds. You
Squid?
know, very calm.
Hey, yo, Squid, my boy, can I talk to Fosick?
Take me with it. Take me with you. Take me with you. You know. God damn it! Come on.